Outside technologies are not a barrier. Outside technologies are a boon that's been offered to us. But the boons that have been offered to us are turning into curses in people's lives simply because they have not taken care of this one. They're only trying to take care of the external situation.
Time is getting over even now, isn't it so? How young you are, how healthy you are, how wonderful you are, it doesn't matter. Time is getting over. If you're conscious that you're mortal and it's a limited amount of time, naturally you would tweak up your energies to such a level that time would be enhanced for you. Otherwise, if you think you're here forever, you think you're an eternal being, then you have time for all kinds of rubbish that you don't care for. If you knew it is very limited, you wouldn't do one thing that doesn't matter to you, isn't it? Hello? Would you have… if you really knew, see, every day nearly 250,000 people die on this planet just by natural process. And you think those people are all thinking, tomorrow morning I will die? Hello? You think so? No. Lot of people were going to their office, somebody was going home, somebody had all kinds of dreams, young people, old people, all sorts of people die every day in the world. If you knew that it is possible, it's not my wish, I'll bless you with a long life, but it's possible, tomorrow morning you and me could be dead, isn't it? Hello? Possible or no? It's not our wish, possible or no? If you know it is possible, that it is possible tomorrow morning I could be dead, would you have time to quarrel with somebody? Would you have time to bicker with someone else, do some nonsense that doesn't matter to you? You would do only what truly matters to you. If every moment of your life, if you're doing what really matters to you, you will live a wonderful life.
Right now I hear there's only one phone in the United States, is the iPhone. It's a good phone, but what we are forgetting is the eye. The iPhone is all right, but the eye is the most important thing. iPhone is just a little gadget produced by this larger gadget. This is the gadget, isn't it? All the other gadgets have been produced by this gadget. If you pay little attention to this one, if the necessary understanding and awareness and ability to transform this gadget happens within you, your ability to live will be greatly enhanced. Then outside technologies are not a barrier. Outside technologies are a boon that's been offered to us. But the boons that have been offered to us are turning into curses in people's lives simply because they have not taken care of this one. They're only trying to take care of the external situation. We have done a lot of engineering in the world outside, and because of this, we have a huge level of comfort and convenience in the world today. The kind of comfort and convenience that no other generation of people could have ever imagined, that level of comfort and convenience we have. Though we have this, though we are the most comfortable generation ever on the planet, we cannot claim that we are the most peaceful generation, we cannot claim we are the most joyful or loving generation on the planet for sure. So in many ways, this generation is becoming the most neurotic generation or most complaining generation because we have taken care of the outside, but we have not taken care of the inside. The world is engineered the way we want it, but are we engineered the way we want ourselves to be? So there is a certain way to engineer our system, to make this body, to make this mind, to vary chemistry within us the way we want it. If our wish is to be blissful, to make the world blissful, it would take too many things. But to make this one person blissful, a willing person, somebody who wants to be blissful, it shouldn't be difficult at all. But this has not been done because people have never paid attention to the mechanics of how a human being functions and to engineer that the way we want it. So these are technologies for inner well-being. Everybody wants health, peace, blissfulness, but these are simple things Why these things are not happening is we have never paid attention to the inner mechanism of what a human being is. To pay attention to that and to create it the way we want it, this is inner engineering.
Hi, Jasper Basson here. I just wanted to remind you about the Daily Entrepreneur Tips series. It's a business growth series for entrepreneurs and contains financial information and also information to grow you as a person and your business, because we will never grow our business any higher than we grow ourselves. So click on the link below and I will send you daily information to grow you as a person and your business, and it's for 365 days of the year.
The word yoga means union. Union means whether you are aware of it or you're not aware of it, right now you're happening here as a part of everything else. What the trees exhale, you're inhaling, what you exhale, the trees are inhaling. Not just on the level of respiration, on all levels this is happening. If you live for 75 years, they're saying, you could be eating somewhere between 12 to 14 tons of food. That means right now you must be at least 600 to 700 tons of food, are you?
Apparently.
No, I'm saying, are you carrying that much?
Not that much now.
So this is because even what you call as your body is not the same body every day, it is changing. The very content is changing every day. So, what you think as myself is just a psychological boundary that you have set up. So yoga means consciously obliterating the boundaries of your individuality. So if you sit here, if you experience everything around you as myself, this is yoga. If you experience all this as myself, do you need morality? Be good to people, don't harm them, don't do this, don't do that, would it be necessary?
No.
Did anybody teach you out of these 5 fingers, this is a small finger, don't cut it off? Is there a morality needed like that? Anything that you feel is a part of yourself, with that you don't need any values, ethics, morals, nothing, because it's a part of you. This is what yoga means. You experience everything as a part of you. When somebody experiences the whole universe as a part of himself, then we say he is a yogi. So one important aspect of why there is a physical dimension to yoga is, it is the science of aligning your geometry, your individual geometry with the cosmic geometry. When geometry is congruent with something larger, it becomes like that, it functions like that. It makes you experience yourself like that. So in that sense, you're trying to reorganize your geometry so that it's congruent to the larger or cosmic geometry. But just doing yoga as an exercise, you can better swim or play tennis or something, believe me. Because yoga is not an exercise like that, it's a very subtle practice. If you're doing it as an exercise, you may feel stretched and flexible, whatever, but that's not the purpose. The purpose is to realign your geometry. So the process of what you call as spiritual is not a psychological process. Your memory has nothing to do with it. It's a life process, it's an existential process. This can only happen if you allow yourself to be just a piece of life that you are. Shutting your mouth is only half the job. To become silent is possible only when you do not think much of yourself. If you think something about yourself, if you think, I'm smart, how can you shut up? You tell me. If you think, I'm smart, how can you shut up? If you realize that you're actually stupid, you don't know anything in this existence, then, isn't it? Then you can simply look at life with great sense of wonder, without a thought appearing in your mind.